Welcome to Hartford, Connecticut, host of the 2015 American Athletic Conference Championship. Tom Gelehrter, happy to be alongside and joined by the voice of the Bearcats, Dan Hoard, as we get you set for Friday night about 9 p.m. when the Bearcats will play their first game in the quarterfinals of this tournament. Don't know who they are playing yet. It'll either be USF or UConn, and we'll get into that, Dan, here in a moment. But the games are at the XL Center, of course, where Connecticut plays about half of their home games, and that's an arena that hasn't been really friendly to the Cincinnati Bearcats in the last few years.
To Cincinnati or most teams that UConn takes on, it's a very difficult place to win. The Bearcats lost by 6 in Hartford earlier this year. They lost in Hartford last year and beat UConn in Cincinnati, so home court advantage is definitely a factor in this tournament.
And that could be a factor as we look ahead to Friday's matchup. Again, we'll talk about that one here in a moment. In the meantime, this is a very hot Cincinnati team that arrives in Connecticut playing great basketball, 5 straight wins. What's been the biggest difference to you over those last 5 games?
It's been offense, Tommy. Cincinnati's been good defensively all year, 6th in the country in points allowed. But if you look back over their last 5 games during this winning streak, they've shot better than 50% as a team. They've shot better than 45% as a team. Larry Davis made a change in the starting lineup. Farad Cobb in, Kevin Johnson out. Farad Cobb as a starter this year is averaging 12 points a game, but Kevin Johnson coming off the bench is averaging more than 10. So both guys' production has gone up since that change in the starting lineup.
Yeah, certainly a great move. So the Bearcats arrived here in Hartford last night. They will practice this afternoon and then get some rest. They don't have to play tonight while they wait to see who their opponent is. Again, it'll either be UConn or USF. They play about 8:30 tonight, and I think everybody's assuming that it'll be the Huskies and maybe hoping it'll be the Bulls.
I'm not going out on a limb by saying it will be UConn. I can't imagine a scenario where USF wins. They're missing their best player in Corey Allen. UConn is in a desperate situation. They're the defending national champs. They would hate to miss going back to the tournament, although that happened to UK a couple of years ago. But in order for UConn to make it, they've got to win this tournament. Just making it to the championship game won't do the trick, so they've got to have a winning streak at home beginning tonight.
We'll have a full preview of that game for you tomorrow here on Bearcats TV. In the meantime, Coach of the Year was just announced. It is not Associate Head Coach Larry Davis, although certainly a great case for him. Fran Dunphy from Temple wins, and that's not a bad choice, but boy, as you looked at it, Larry Davis sure put together a good resume to be considered.
He did a phenomenal job, Tommy. And I think the fact that Mick Cronin won that award last year might be a factor. Teams typically don't win Coach of the Year in back-to-back years. But I think maybe the best way to appreciate what Larry Davis has done this year for Cincinnati is to turn the clock back 20 years. In 1995, Mike Krzyzewski coached the first 12 games of the year for Duke, then had severe back pain and had to miss the rest of the season. Duke went 4-15 without him. That's Duke. Cincinnati really didn't miss a beat. Maybe they lost a game or two that they might not have with Mick Cronin, but the fact that the Bearcats are almost certainly going back to the NCAA tournament for the 5th straight year is a testament to the great job Larry Davis has done.
Well, the postseason is officially here, which means extended coverage here on GoBearcats.com over the next couple weeks and hopefully for a few weeks beyond that. In the meantime, we are here in Hartford. We'll have much more for you, including a preview of the Bearcats either against the Huskies or the Bulls. We'll know about 10:30 tonight who they are playing, and then extensive postgame coverage as long as the Bearcats are alive. Dan, we appreciate the time as always.
We'll put Chuck to work tomorrow?
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, Chuck got the day off. We think he's with family. We will find him and get a full preview from Dan's partner tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure you keep it locked right here to Bearcats TV.